The federal government is ready to fish out and deal ruthlessly with those behind the attack of the Correctional Center and Police Headquarters in Owerri, Imo State. Minister of Interior Ralph Arigbesola disclosed this while assessing the level of destruction by gunmen at the facility on Monday. Barely 24 hours after unknown gunmen set the Correctional Center and Police Headquarters in Owerri ablaze, a divisional police headquarters in Ehime Mbano Council area of Imo State has also been attacked. This latest development comes few hours after Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, Minister of Interior Ralph Arigbesola, and the former Inspector General of Police Muhammad Adamu visited the state to assess the level of damages. When contacted, the Imo State Police Command Public Relations Officer Orlando Ikoku said that they received reports on the development. He requested for more time to get the full details of the ugly incident before making a statement. And joining me on this now to bring us up to speed and make a sense of this is security consultant Femi Aratokunale, joining me on Skype from the UK. Femi, good morning. It's good to have you join me now.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. And good morning, Nigerians.
Great. I know that you follow developments at home here in Nigeria, especially when it has to do with security. We've been following this for some time now. I wonder what you make of the development from Owerri, precisely where gunmen or unknown gunmen have attacked the state police headquarters as well as the correctional center, freeing more than 1,000 inmates. What do you make of this?
Mike, thanks again for having me. Owerri is not an unknown place to me, and Imo State happens to be somewhere very close to my heart because my mom came from Imo State. So it saddened me to see things like this going on in a state like that, in Owerri. And at the same time that today, 21st century, we are still talking about how well to develop our security architecture, which has given us a very disgraceful face globally today. Owerri is not just a state, it's one of the major states building up Nigeria. And for us to have a lollipop security strategy for good 2 hours, nothing was done, and another place now attacked again, says a whole lot that we have so much challenges into our national security in Nigeria today.
All right, Femi, what do you think is the bigger challenge here? You mentioned the issue of the architecture. Is it the architecture that is wrong, or it's about the personnel not having capacity, or maybe not having the right training, or maybe the failure of intelligence? What do you think?
What I think is wrong here is not the capacity. What I think is wrong here is nothing to do with the personnel, but the style of leadership that we have within our forces, within our security sector, within so many departments within the walks of life in Nigeria. And we've equally politicized a whole lot of things that we are now completely handicapped. If this can actually happen next door to the government house, next door to the military area, then I wonder what will happen in other places. Because right now, criminals will use this as another stepping stone that, hey, if this can happen in Imo State, if this can happen in Benin, which Benin happens to be the recent one we saw, and some other places, then the likelihood of this happening again or reoccurring again is very high in Nigeria today.
All right, let's talk about the correctional center that was attacked with over 1,000 or almost 2,000 inmates that were freed. Can you give us an idea of the implication of having these people in the open right now?
Well, the implication of having them outside right now is this: there's going to be a high rate in crime, and there will be a reprisal attack in some of all these imprisoned criminals that we know of or we don't even know of. And perhaps the judges and the victims of whoever they might have offended might likely be visited at some point in time, while some will definitely take off from Nigeria, probably out of the country, or disappear completely and change their way of life, while some will come back again to the same criminal act being committed. But having said that, the question I need to ask the Interior Minister, the Interior Ministry, and the Nigerian government is, what does it cost them to start their database collation from the prison services? Because they are the one they are to at least get them all on the database so that we know who they are, get their fingerprints, and put them under a sort of DNA. So if anything should happen from the perspective, from the angle of the immigration, we can get them. From the angle of medicals, we can get them, because right now they are all over the place and we don't know who they are. Yeah. Besides, where are their pictures? Why not just quickly publish our pictures of wanted list of criminals or wanted list of evaded personnel from the prison that we're looking for this, we're looking for that, and deploy men to go right to their addresses and see if we can get them. We have so much to do, but right now we're still not doing it, and time is going and time is running.
All right. Before I let you go, you have been a proponent of building capacity within the security system within the country, and you have been involved in training of personnel at one point or the other. What more can we do now, seeing that we now have a new Inspector General of Police?
Well, I think having the new Inspector General of Police is a welcome idea. It's long overdue, and right now that is there, I think it's got a very bigger challenge. The number one challenge is this: most of all our patrol personnel we have in Nigeria must be retrained. If we don't retrain them, if we don't give them the right capacity tools to make them be efficient, then we will be going back to zero ground where we are before. This is my only advice for him. It should be transparent enough to make sure that the public, the community, the citizens can entrust their lives within the police sector. But right now, as things are, it's shaky, but I think it can make amends and build the bridges.
All right. Femi Aratokunale, thank you so much for talking to us on TVC Breakfast.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.